Andrew Berry, Browns general manager, had this to say: Baker Mayfield infused our organization with tenacity and grit during his time as our starting quarterback. Baker's competitiveness, toughness, and ability to persevere were all characteristics that endeared him to our city as well as his teammates. He will always have a unique place in Browns history for what he has accomplished. We wish him well as he continues his career. Keep in mind, Browns played the Panthers week 1 of the regular season. Let's welcome in Tim Bielik from the Plain Dealer as well as cleveland.com. So, Tim, it is in fact the Panthers, and pending a physical, they can finally close the book on Baker Mayfield here.
Yeah, this seemed kind of like a foregone conclusion months ago. I mean, all the reporting that, it was Carolina was the heaviest in pursuit of him, that Seattle might have been interested, but apparently not in a trade based on everything you see out there. But, I mean, the bottom line is Carolina was clearly desperate for a quarterback to at least have one compete with Sam Darnold for the starting job, if not upgrade from Darnold. And I think Baker, when healthy, obviously is an upgrade from Darnold. And I think that kind of puts to rest, any of the discussion that, the Browns could have found a way to mend the fences with Baker, with the Deshaun Watson stuff that he could turn back to him. But we have to remember, he submitted a trade request before Deshaun Watson said he was coming to the Browns. So I think that kind of plays into this a little bit, that maybe that bridge was kind of burned before, way too early, and that really was never going to happen. So all of a sudden, week 1 gets fascinating. We know it's probably going to be Baker starting for Carolina, but who's it going to be for week 1? If it's probably more likely than not going to be Jacoby Brissett, depending on what happens with Deshaun Watson. But in terms of Baker Mayfield, this is a chance for him to, rehabilitate his career. He's at an all-time low off that 2021 season. Everybody's questioning him, what his ceiling is as a quarterback. This is an audition year for him because he's got a chance to make some millions of dollars if he goes to Carolina, has a good season. Maybe it's not good enough to get to the playoffs, but considering, where the Panthers are, if they can get close to 500 with Baker, I think it's a pretty successful season. And maybe Baker's able to show that he's still a starting caliber quarterback in the NFL.